Yo, how's everybody today? A lot of plays ripping face. A lot of plays going to the moon, guys. If you've been enjoying the videos, appreciate if you like the video. Comment down below anything. Really helps the algorithm. So today there was a lot of runners again. The first play today, CYCC. This one I mentioned it right near the open time. It was around 450, and then it ripped face. It went absolutely insane. It went all the way up to 1925 from 450. That is a monster gain. I had a lot of people messaging me that they banked on this name, so I'm happy for you. If you bank on a trader deal, I like seeing it, guys, so maybe tag me next time. So CYCC, what made me like the stock? You already know, the float, micro float, very small float, under 1 million. And once that technical setup broke out, it just kept halting up. If you remember my previous video, I talked about the halt strategy, where if a stock halts up, oftentimes it will continue, like more than half of the time. Based on my experience, all you have to do is draw the previous resistances and draw the where it halted, and then once it goes over, it's likely gonna halt again. And this happens almost every day. You see a stock halting, and most of the time I mention it around the beginning of the halt, like the start, right, not towards the end. So this was a really nice win today, CYCC. So next play today was KAPPA, KAPPA. This one I mentioned it around $1. I saw it like $1 actually, but I didn't mention it till around like 120, and then it ripped face all the way to 188. That's a huge percentage gain, and the move up was really nice, really smooth price action, and I hope people banked on this one. This is one of my favorite stocks pre-market today, KAPPA. And this one had news, I believe it was a bio, right? Bio company. So I'm gonna be making the videos shorter, definitely, and going forward. I said in the past, but yesterday I made the video too long again. I'm just trying to condense it down so a lot of people, you know, could get more focused video as well as save time, right? So I'm gonna try to aim for like 12 minutes every video instead of like 20, right? So that was KAPPA. The next stock, IBG. This one is still setting up. Look at it right now. Let's say multi-day setup. If you watch my videos, you already know I talk about multi-day setup a lot. Look at how it's setting up, how it's supporting, how the support is just holding continuously. So what you want to see for this stock, 150 break. It'll be really bullish. 150 break for continuation. This was a nice play today. I mentioned it. I think it was like perking, the start of the move, and then it made a really nice move. This stock again, what's the float? 5 million float, very nice float, nice volume. Volume today was nice. Next stock is PLRZ. This one was a monster as well. This was another technical setup. If you look at the chart, look left, and then the stock, I mentioned it before that big leg up, and it made a really big pop. If you have any questions, guys, leave down in the comments below. I'm going to be responding to everybody on YouTube. I did say that I was thinking of making a Discord today, but you know, running through the data and stuff, I don't think it's worth the time, because yeah, there will be people that's gonna join, right? But let's say max like 200 people join, and if I just post on Twitter or stock tweets or YouTube, instead I make like a pin post, and then you guys could post your stocks there or talk like a discussion there with me or whatever. It's gonna get thousands, tens of thousands of views, right? So thinking about macro like statistics and data is not really worth it. And if you have any question, you could always hit me up on YouTube or hit me up on private messages. I'm gonna respond. So yeah, I don't plan on making Discord. I'm sorry, guys. So, but I'm still gonna be very active. So next one, TMC. This one I mentioned many times, guys. TMC. This was a fan favorite stock, and if you look what happened today, look at this. Really beautiful price action. I mentioned that daily chart, and look at it right now. It's just pulling away towards that $8 plus. This stock TMC is a short squeeze name as well, I believe, right? And on top of that, the fundamentals for the stock in relation to the Trump administration and the sector is really hot. So I don't think this is going to stop anytime soon, unless there's a really unfortunate event, right, where the stock plummets below 5, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think the stock is just going to keep pulling away towards $10 in my opinion, hopefully. So yeah, TMC, if you're in this stock, guys, write down in the comments what's your price target. Write down, let me know. DM me, like, what's your plan? What's your trading plan on TMC? What made you interested in the stock? because I've been talking about this stock for weeks now, and I really like the setup and not just the technical, right? So that was TMC. Next stock, we have to talk about GNS. You already know, guys. GNS, really popular stock. And I think some people got worried, right? If you see the stock falling down a lot, if you watch my previous video, I said that GNS was exactly going to have this type of movement. I said clearly that once you see like a 300% gap, you're going to see people taking profits. You're going to see a move down. You're going to see a retracement. And I said that, I think I said multiple videos, I said that you're going to see times where bulls get spooked out because of the price action, right? But look at the daily chart, look at the big picture, look at the macro, not the micro, not the 5-minute time. Look at the daily chart. What is bearish about this chart, guys? And again, I'm not trying to gas this up too much. I'm not going to say that this stock is going to $100, right? I'm not trying to gas it up. I'm just being realistic instead of emotional, right? If you look at the daily chart, this stock is not bearish at all. It made a move towards $2. It rejected. It kind of pulled back because obviously it made a massive move up, like a wick. And now you're seeing that base form. And when it comes to stocks with higher float, I said in the past, GNS is not a low float. It's not a 5-minute micro floater. This stock is close to 100-minute float, which is not low. So you're going to see this type of action. You're going to see choppiness. You're going to see thick action. You're going to see, shorts entering. You're going to see this type of action. And until it hits that breaks over 175 cleanly, then it could test 2+, right? I mentioned in the previous video. But until then, expect, in my opinion, that just the base is just going to continue to form. And I really don't think the stock is going to plummet towards 50 cents. I really don't think that at all. Just being 100% honest. So as long as it just keeps like boiling over, right? It's just trapping more shorts. And you know that shorts have to pay the overnight fees, right? When you short a stock, it's not free. You got to pay fees. You got to, there's like a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes when you're shorting a stock compared to going long. That's why I stopped shorting a long time ago, like many years ago, because it's really expensive. If it comes down to it, you hold a short position for many days, many weeks, you could really end up in an unfavorable position. So yeah, I think honestly, if everything goes well, according to Roger Hamilton and Kevin Malone's plan, right? They're saying that bears are getting trapped. So who knows, but there's going to be bigger fuel for a move to 2, right? 2+. A lot of people on StockTwist and Twitter are tagging me every day or liking my posts. I had like 150 people liking the post. I asked, who's bullish on GNS? I got 150 like in just a day. That was crazy. This is like the most popular stock that in modern time, right? This year, GNS. I don't think this is stock popular than a small cap, not like a big cap, right? Let me know in the comments if you know a small cap that's more popular than GNS, so I can research it. So yeah, guys, I said that I'm definitely gonna make the video shorter. So if you have any questions, leave down in the comments. And I think I did a pretty good job really making the video short today compared to the usual 17-minute videos. But today, actually, there wasn't that many small cap runners, to be honest with you. I was watching the charts all day, actually. Even though I didn't post all day, I was on the charts all day. And aside from CYCC, aside from that, and 2 other ones, I think IXHL, I mentioned that one. It ran a lot. It ran like 40%. And that's pretty much it. CYCC, IXHL. I'm trying to check what else. KAPPA, that was a nice one for pre-market. The thing is with pre-market runners is that if you see a stock ripping up a lot in pre-market, oftentimes, like half of the time, and more than half of the time, it's gonna dip after open. Maybe you wanna maybe remember that, because that's just how it is. Like not all the time. I mean, not most of the time, but if a stock makes a big move up, let's say 150% move up in pre-market, and there's like no short trap, you're gonna see a move down after open usually, and then a new stock is gonna run. So KAPPA, this was really strong. I mean, looking at it right now. The micro, it actually still looks like a multi-day setup. I just pulled it up right now. It looks like a multi-day setup is forming. As long as it's over $1, it looks interesting. So keep an eye on KAPPA, guys. So I think I have like one more thing to say. That's what I'm trying to remember. I had something to say before I end the video about the Discord. Oh yeah, the Discord. I'm not gonna make the Discord, guys, unfortunately. I was planning on, but it's gonna take way too much time on my end, and I'm like very busy right now, so I'm just trying to make shorter videos. Oh yeah, this was the thing I was gonna mention, that I had some people say that the video they watch 2 times speed. I highly recommend. If you watch 2 times speed, it's much better for you guys. So from now on, if you watch the videos 2 times speed, you can really get down the videos and study, and it'll be really helpful, right, guys? So yeah, that was my tip. I was gonna mention in the beginning, but I forgot. You watch the videos in 2 times speed, guys, and please if you comment, share, and like the video, guys. Thank you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow pre-market as usual. This is Thought Catcher signing out. Thank you.